What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. Appreciate everybody for coming through. We about to talk about that House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 6. My first reaction, like most of you all, I just got through watching the episode, and damn, what a great episode. The last episode, it was a little slow moving. I didn't get to do the live for that. It was so many things happening. It was a busy day last week for me. I sat here. I was ready. And I was asleep. I didn't even get to see the episode. I was watching 5 minutes and then I was passed out. I woke up an hour later. I'm like, all right, it's just 10 o'clock. I'll go live at 11. And then I was asleep again 5 minutes later. Boom. I'm like, damn. This time I woke up at like 3 o'clock. I said, oh, well, it's too late. But I was up then, and then I watched it and, watched it since then. But last week's episode was cool. This week gave us everything that we was missing from last week. Of course, the show is always a larger-than-life show. It's always going to look great, excellent, costumes, wardrobe, things like that. It's just an A+. But we saw a little bit of, dragon movement and some little, things happen this episode. It was a little interesting. So we'll get into that. What do you all think about Eamon? He really trying to take his brother out, ain't he? He want to take a little Eggo out, Eggo waffle. He done got burnt to a crisp like a little Eggo waffle, didn't he? They left his ass in the toaster too long. But he survived. It looked like all these brothers is losing that one eye. Just like the back of a dollar bill. Anyway, we see that it ain't looking too good for him because he got a target on his back. But we be clubbing. He undefeated like the internet. You know what I'm saying? He got called a toad. Not you, you toad. You thought I was going to make you hand of the king? You ain't even foot of you. What is you talking about? You ain't even the foot of you. How you going to be the hand of the king? Get your ass out of here, you toad. He like, okay, I was born into this world screaming. And now I'm kicking. I'm kicking ass. How about they underestimate me, and it will be my power, my strength? How about that, my king? How about you have the right leg, and I'll have the left? Huh? Together, we can kick ass. Help me. He was like Darth Vader. They about to put him in the suit. Darth Vader has returned. They're going to put man in the iron mask. Anyway, let me give a shout out to my girl Rashonda. What's up, sis? First in the comments, first in the building. I appreciate you. My girl, Sweet Brown Sugar, 504, girl. That's New Orleans area code, ain't it? From the hot boys, hot girls weather, right? Team Black all day. House of the Dragon, Ray Smart. She don't think she gonna win though, but she doing the best thing by getting the people. She attacking them from the inside out, which hell, that's gonna be even more difficult when you going from the inside out in a war. Similar to what's happening here in this country. Speaking of that, I ain't gonna get too sidetracked, but Biden, he out of here. You know what? I'm too old for this shit. He done pulled a lethal weapon in this month. Danny Glover, I'm too old for this. I tried, goddammit. You all don't want me to come back? I'm out of here. Kiss my ass. Depends and all. Anyway, Relax and Chill TV. You see Ray switching sides like water slides in this piece, boy. Ray like, oh, okay. Y'all hungry, huh? All right. How about I give y'all a little bit something to eat? I give you a couple apples. Now go ahead and kill for me. What you mean, Ray Ray switch your sides? What Ray Ray do? What you mean switch your sides? Now, you see in the beginning, we see the Lannisters in this episode. They rolling up, but they refusing to fight. Talking about, yeah, we'll go fight as soon as he bring Vagar down. Who, Aegon, One-Eyed Willie? They're like, as soon as One-Eyed Willie bring his little, his vampire down, his dragon, we gonna chill. So, of course, that pissed him off. He in the small council talking, and we done already saw Alicent, although she do know how to ride that pony, she don't know how to be a member of that council. And she officially got removed from the council by her son. He like, what is your role on the council? Remind me, what is your role on the council? You was the queen mother, but you served the father. Father's dead, and the king is not talking. So basically, shut your ass up, and you up out of here. He done got Mom Dukes up out of there. You know what I mean? That was pretty cold. He ain't playing. He say, look here, mother. I've got one eye on you. She loved to say, are you still upset about that? How much are you going to go through to avenge that one-eye Willie loss? And he like, you know what? Go ahead and do what you need to do with scoliosis. Go on and get that scoliosis up in you, all right? And get your hand up off my face if I smack you. They over there in Ray Ray Land looking for new dragon riders. And, they sitting there wondering who they can get. And they come up with a scheme, a new plan that, hey, why don't we find people with dragon blood that's in the family bloodline? They may be 2-3 times removed, old-ass cousins, but let's give it a try because there's a couple of dragons that's free. So, as we know, that plan ain't go too well. They found somebody. He was so far removed. Even the dragon, he smelled that poop, that pussy, burnt him and everybody up. He had that fear in him. You can't have that fear in your heart with the dragons. They'll know it. Although, they can probably sense some stuff in you, too. They say, according to the lore, that that's why it's only like true Valyrian blood or something that can maybe get it, which is why we saw at the end why that same dragon, while he was flying around, went and picked, somebody from the chocolate moose bloodline. Ancient chocolate moose bloodline. He got somebody from the sea snake family. So, he was scared as hell. So it can't be about fear because he was scared. But I guess the dragon detected in his blood that, hey, this dude is probably one of the, people that can handle this. So anyway, what's up with Daemon though? Daemon over there tweaking this episode over there in the castle, Harrenhal. And he over there thinking somebody poisoned him, as we later saw, instead of, I would think that witch had something to do with it. Instead of, putting the knife to her, he gonna put the knife to Fat Mac that's there holding everything down, John Goodman over there. He gonna put the knife to him, King Ralph, and instead of putting the knife to, old Beetlejuice looking witch over there, a little vampire looking ass, woman. Anyway, he having a little memory, a dream, tweaking about he done lost the crown. He didn't know what was happening. I feel bad for him. He busting the door, everybody looking at him. He talking about the door lock. He was tweaking hard, and he it's only gonna be but so many times you're gonna put a knife to somebody, be tweaking like that. So we'll see. Let's see. Damian Kenny, what's up, brother? How you feeling, fam? One of the J1s, man. Appreciate you for coming through. Yeah, good to see you as always, my brother. Relax and chill. You say I felt bad for old boy tonight. Yeah, they cooked his ass like a baked potato in there. He was aluminum foil. They roasted him aluminum foil. He was a little pig in the blanket over there. You know what I mean? He was bacon wrapped. Bacon wrapped, aluminum foil, toasted oats. That's probably where they got the idea of, toasters. Let's put a little meat inside. Put a little meat inside a little bit of metal. And once you put a metal, you put a fire on it. And once you put a fire on it, you put the metal out. And oh my, beautiful meat, man. Beautiful meat. One Journey, what's up, One Journey? How you doing? Good to see you. Damian Kenny, you said Tyrion, every time a Targaryen is born, the gods flip a coin. Will they be sane or insane? Yeah, that's old Tyrion Lannister line. Shorter than a midge. 2 out of 3 legs came up short. Guess that ain't bad. Anyway, we saw that old girl, little mama, little freaky mama that just then found her way all the way into Ray Ray's, inner chambers. She was saying that the crown is not a prize to be won and things like that. So somebody didn't put something in there on Facebook on my I don't know. Somebody just put Illuminati official recruitment on here. What's up, Illuminati? You want me to join? What's the offers? Join the Game of Thrones official. Damian Kenny, what up? So, what y'all think about everybody starving in the city, and next thing you know, the queens, they come up with this dumb idea of going to light a candle, little high tower. She's salty. She can't find her daddy. She done got kicked out of the damn courtroom. High table. So she trying to light a candle for her son, and while they were there, riots break out. And they've been following old Big Blondie as one of the po folks in the city. He got the little starving daughter, and he just stole on somebody for a head of lettuce. Give me that. Give me that. He took a bag of lettuce and carrots and apples. Hey, ain't nothing like starving, boy. I ain't never experienced it, thank God. But from what I heard, that's one of the hardest things and pains you might deal with in life. And so they were all breaking out for that food Ray sent on the little boats. That was a hell of an idea. Somebody grabbed one of the queen, grabbed Hightower, and dude pulled out that sword like, off with the hand. You don't touch the queen. And she like, no, sheathe your swords, no. And later, little did she know, by saying sheathe the swords, she pretty much gave them damn near a death sentence. They trying to listen. No, listen to the queen. Sheathe your swords. So now everybody heard that. They just start rushing them, bum rushing them, hitting them. And yeah, they wearing armor, but it's only so much you can do. Once you bum rush, you can't fight back, really. You can't. The armor is not good against hand-to-hand combat. And we saw one of them dudes getting his A whooped, He was down there on the ground screaming. So they probably done pulled his arm off and kicked him in the nuts or something. And that'll definitely do it. But they was damn near about to overthrow that little buggy she was in, They had to get the hell out of there with the quickness. But hey, it is, it was a hell of a close call. She should have let them put these. I get it. She didn't want to be known as cruel. They already had the rat catchers hanging off the side of the wall. People already hungry. When they go to pray and light a candle, they'll chop your hands off and kill you if you come too close. It's just making everything look worse for them. But at the same time, they needed to get the up out of there. And they had ran to a little corner. She fell. The little high tower fell. Come on, let's go. And they ran into the corner over there by that little gated window. It was almost a wrap. Them guards didn't come over there because they got rushed by the citizens real quick. So, that was a close call with her, Anyway, what do y'all think about Damon asking that witch for help? Because he was about to leave, but she saw him, and she like, in 3 days' time, you will have your army. You shall do nothing. I mean, he asking her for help, I think, is a big mistake. She about to get in his head and tweak him out real hard. As a referral back to Damian Kenny. Hey, that coin about to flip, brother. Hey, who said that the coin stops flipping? They made just because it hit, they may have that coin flip a couple times. So he was cool, but now he about to get tweaked out up in here. And so, hey, who knows what's going to happen with him. But I think messing with old girl, she done messed up his head. You say Damian Kenny, you say the Bible references starvation is terrible. Exactly. I've seen those references, as well as I've seen somebody that for just 13 cents a day could make a difference. You know what I mean? Yeah, I saw that belly swole and they had the eye on the face, and you thinking, get the eye off you, forget the eye off the thing, get the eye off your lip. Get it off your lip. Do this. So when you don't do this, yeah, you done got the hungry and wore out. You know what I mean? When them damn legs is skinny and toothpicks and your belly sitting on swole, that ain't because you just ate a lot. That's that starvation. Them guts is swole. So yeah, that ain't good. And of course, the typical white women always falling while they run. But in the Game of Thrones world, I will give her the credit of wearing a big-ass dress. But still, I thought, of course she fall. Anyway, we see this 3 days' time. I'm wondering what's going to happen in 3 days. And also, I'm wondering, is Damon going to work together with Ray Ray, or is he going to still be on some BS? I'm wondering. We'll see. Anyway, we see the sea smoke is that dragon. We'll see how much he make a difference in the fight. Because we saw at the end of this episode, Ray Ray left once she is told that sea smoke was spotted with a rider. He like, you know what, y'all sending me these little baked potatoes I've been putting in this little aluminum foil. I'm about to ride out and find me a G. Then he found the old blondie dread, but his hair was black. It looked like he had a little blonde roots. His brother been shaving his blonde hair off, so no one will know I am Valerian. Okay? Anyway, little sea smoke then got him a G to ride out with, so we'll see what happens. Sierra Bivens, what's good, mama? You say, hey, miss you, good to see you back. I appreciate it. Glad to be back, and I'm glad, that you here and appreciate being missed. I appreciate you, sis. Although I am here all the time, except last week I wasn't here for Game of Thrones, but I did do a live on Monday after, Trumpty Dumpty fell off the wall. Trumpty Dumpty had a big fall. Anyway, we see that, Ray Ray, she's starting to feel herself a little bit. I like when Ray Ray was walking. And for those who don't know, I give nicknames if you're new to my videos. I give the nicknames. So Ray Ray is Rhaenyra, Queen Rhaenyra. Ray Ray was walking after her little dude got roasted like a baked potato. And one of her little counselors was trying to tell her this, tell her that in the back of her ear. And she was walking and she just turned and slapped fire out his head. Slapped dragon fire out that boy's head. And blah. It is my fault you forgot to fear me. Run that mouth again, and I will smack dragon fire out of the top of your head. Bloop! Smack fire out his head. Ain't out your mouth, out the top of your head. I smack the... Do it again. I smack the brakes out your old head. Boy, you talking to? Better remember, I'm a G. I get on the dragon and roast you just like baked potato over there. Better chill. She went downstairs and picked up the sword. I live by the sword. I take my boys everywhere I go because I'm paranoid. I keep looking over my shoulder, peep around cold. My dragon playing tricks on me. Bow, 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 bow. She ready now. But they kind of tell her, even though they look good on you, hold up. Weed. Hit her with a little Nate Dogg. She need to chill for a minute. She ain't ready. Everybody in the damn city so damn hungry. I think that was the best move for her to send in food. They was in there talking about, please, whatever you are, I'll take scraps. I'll eat whatever. And next thing you know, they see a big old truck of sheep or lamb rolling through like DoorDash for the king and queen to eat. Oh, you got lamb chops. You have fresh lamb chops delivered. You really have Instacart. That was the first Instacart. You use Instacart. You got lamb chops. You have all the accoutrement. It's the first Instacart. Yolanda Edney, what's up? What's up? You say, Jay, this episode was epic. How are you, brother? I'm doing good, sis. This was a good episode. I liked it. It was funny. It had some good moments. I liked that off with the hand moment. That was good. And, it had its moments. I like that One-Eyed Willie, he trying to make his power moves. Getting his mama up out the way, and he about to try to get his brother up out of there. He gonna try to make him drink a little something. He already leaned on his chest. LaCream, what's good with you, brother? How you feeling? What up, what up? You say, sorry for the arbitrary comment, but Miguel from Power Force first rule was from the independent YouTube Joker movie. Crazy. Oh, yeah. First role, I think is what you meant to say, was from the independent movie. Yeah, you said role. Okay, yeah. Young Slim, what's good, fam? How you doing, brother? You got to hit me up on Discord, brother. I'm all good, man. Damian Kenny, you say Granddaddy Joe, say he about to go sit down somewhere. I'm too old for this shit. Riggs. He called, Myla. I'm too old for this shit. Bomber. Then he called Barry. I'm too old for this shit. I'm out of here. Deuces. I tried, bitches. He about to smell some hair somewhere. The good old days. Segregation. Yolanda, what's up, One Journey? You say, hey, Jay, the dude that was presented to the dragon bloodline wasn't close enough. You saw what happened to him. Exactly. That dragon like, oh, yeah, this little puss right here. I'm about to burn now. I'm about to roast that. I'm about to have this puss burning. He gonna have to go to the doctor. He ain't getting no shot for what I got. You know what I mean? This that hot. This about to be that hot shot. I'm burning up. Roasted his ass. He had to go and get that penicillin. It was too late. Old boy even cut his own head off with that one. He's like, oh no, this is too much. This is too hot. They ain't got no meds. What have I done? Hey, Jocelyn, what's up, mama? You say, hey, Jay, checking in. I didn't watch the show, but I support your channel. Thank you, sweet. That's so sweet. Thank you so much, Miss Jocelyn. I appreciate your support. And everybody, as well. All the support. I may not have the biggest channel or the most supporters, but I appreciate all the support I get and all the love. Because, hey, everybody can be doing something else with their time. So, hey. And this ain't a show. I normally, even though I have been reviewing Game of Thrones for years, it still never pulls in the main audience and viewers of other shows like Power and The Shy and Godfather Heart. All these other shows mostly, don't really check it out. But hey, I try to do what I can. I try to be diverse. I try to review a lot of the shows I watch. I was thinking of, once I got a few more things to get set up. And once I get all that cleared out and set up and things, because my mom been visiting out of town. But once all of this is settled, I'm going to start doing a video. I'm going to try my best to do a video on everything I watch. It may not be an hour or 30 minutes, but hey, give a little 10 minutes on a movie or, a show or whatever the case. And, hey, give some people something to check out, whether it's on Netflix, HBO, because there's so many different things I see, and I ain't been able to crank it out yet like I want, so we'll get there, Hey, LaCream, man, thank you for the love and support, man. Hey, that's an honor. You say I'm the only one you watch. Hey, it's a million people out there to watch, and you tuning in with me. That's love, man. I appreciate it, man, definitely. And also everybody that's been rocking with me, I remember my people that come through. So, hey, who knows what the future holds, But I definitely appreciate and remember my people as we go. Let's see. Anybody got anything that they want to talk about this episode? Let me know in the comments. And now I'm about to go ahead and do my Moorescore, which is how I rate TV shows and episodes so that I can be non-biased. I don't like to just be like, that was a 10. That was the greatest ever. I like to try to put a little more technicality into that. So let's get to it. Alright, the Moorescore is my rating system. Non-biased, real simple. 4 simple categories, 25 points each, 4 quarters, make $1. Let's get into it. We see visuals and cinematography. Come on. If anybody watches an episode of Game of Thrones and they say that this doesn't look amazing, I don't know what are they? This is TV, film, movie quality, not TV. It's movie quality, film quality, the angles, the way they showed the pain with the brothers and he leaning on them. You saw the tension when you see that Ray was mad and got on that dragon at the end. It swooped down like a jet fighter and all this. The way they show this and the people, we could see them getting frustrated. I gotta give it a 25, okay? They do an excellent job in cinematography and how they show and depict the world of Game of Thrones. storyline and plot. I mean, what can I say? What can I go wrong on this? What should I pick apart on this episode storyline and plot? I mean, honestly, it's not much I can say about this, man. I mean, they do a good job, Game of Thrones. This episode, although it wasn't a war or anything like that going on, we did see some dragons fly. We did see somebody get a little handsy. But it felt like, it was action-packed almost, and it felt like a lot was happening. Ray and her, people and the struggle. She got a little booty call. She started getting a little fresh with Lil Mama. They was about to start bumping tacos. They was about to start opening up clam shells on the beach in this my. They was about to start bumping clams. You know what I mean? About to be a clam bake. So I'm going to give this episode, I'm going to give it a 24 because it was really good, but it wasn't the greatest I've ever seen. I could actually give it maybe a 23, but I'm going to leave it at 24. Special effects, makeup, costumes. I mean, come on. The special effect, makeup, costume department for Game of Thrones is top notch. One of the best in the business, and I gotta give it a 25 out of 25. I mean, come on. Well, I mean, I'm just looking at this show and I see this. I'm just like, wow, they do a hell of a job for Game of Thrones. Even the special effects with the dragon looks good. And for a TV show, they normally don't nail such big special effects because it's expensive. And damn, they nail this every time. And then last but not least, entertaining, fun factor. I really enjoyed this episode. I won't say it's the greatest Game of Thrones episode I ever seen. And I'm not going to say it was the most enjoyable Game of Thrones episode I ever seen. But it was very good. I don't have any complaints. And I'm going to watch it again. I would give it a 23 out of 25 as far as fun factor, enjoyability. I liked it a lot. I enjoyed it. It was a good episode. Wasn't the greatest of Game of Thrones or even House of the Dragons. But, it was very good, and therefore I give it the 23. Overall, it comes out to a score of 97 on the Moorescore, which is, pretty high overall for Game of Thrones. What would you rate it in your ratings? Let me know in the comments. Some people, if they want to do a score of 1 to 10, that would be like a 9.7. Bang near 10. I always give a 0.5 margin of discretion. So if somebody think it's a roughly between a 9 to a 10, I really can't say much. It was a really good episode. A 9, I mean, hey, I give it a 9. A 97. That's sometimes, I will admit, it is a little flaw in the Moorescore. Because if you have a show that is very high on technical aspects, cinematography and special effects, it damn near gives them a 50 already. And then if the storyline is half decent, but hey, nobody's perfect. That's all the best I could think of in a rating system. I guess I can make more categories and separate stuff. But hey, that's a lot of work. Anyway, Dame Kenny, you say you give it a 80. I mean, I feel you. If you look back in the lore of Game of Thrones, I can see where you're coming from. I respect that. 80 or above is respectable. That's about right, because that's a B. And it was definitely a B, a solid B. And, again, if it doesn't have dragons, it don't make sense. If it don't make dragons, it don't make sense. Shout out to Miss Jocelyn coming through with much love with the super chat. Thank you so much, Miss Jocelyn, with the love. You say, how about them Cowboys? It's about that time. It's about that time. I know, right? Them Cowboys, hey, they gonna break your heart again, Mama. I'm sorry to let you know that. But hey, the Dak attack, y'all getting tired of them or what? Y'all still believe in them? I don't know who they gonna bring in the door, but I think Dak still got it. I just think that they ain't doing the right coaching. Maybe Jerry need to stay out of it, huh? What y'all saying down there? Y'all still believe in Dak? The Dak attack? Thank you so much for spreading love. Definitely appreciate it. Hey, every little bit goes a long way. Help support this struggling artist. Struggling on multiple fronts. I'm going to get up out of here, y'all. I ain't going to go too long tonight. I don't really go too long with House of the Dragons. You know, I am looking for more to grow the audience, and I would like for more of the people that enjoy the shy and power to watch this show. But hey, you can only do but so much, right? Maybe once I get everything settled and I'm able to crank out more content and people can see more of the various things I watch, maybe people viewing habits will get a little more diverse and maybe more people will watch more various different things. Who knows? But I'm going to get up out of here, y'all. Let me get these last couple comments before I go. Yolanda Edney, you say, overall, I enjoyed this season over the first season. This exposed, I give it a 90. Why did Rhaenyra kiss the backstabber? Well, she ain't stabbed Rhaenyra in the back. She looked out for Rhaenyra. She tried to come and give her the warning, like Pop from the barbershop, but she was late. She been giving her good advice, helping her out, helped her get in and out the city. So, you know, she probably like, you know what? War making me horny. Come here, girl. Hey, I got that Targaryen blood. I'll do anybody. I'll do my brother, my sister, cousin, uncle. I'll do your little stabby back ass. Come here. One Journey, I missed the comment, but I appreciate you for, you know, the support. Bambi and Kenny, night all. I appreciate you. We'll get ready to get up out of here. Let me get these last comments. Lenora Wilson, hey Jay, just finished watching House of the Dragon. Have a great night. Lenora, what did you think? Let me know in the comments. Put your Moorescore rating in there. What would you rate this episode? You know, appreciate it. Lenore, you say check out Presumed Innocent on Apple TV. Okay. Apple TV got a lot of great shows, too. So I will check it out. I've checked out a few things on Apple TV. Apple TV is a sleeper. You know, a lot of people don't really watch Apple TV. I won't say they got a lot of great shows. I'll say they have a few great shows. Because from what I looked, Apple TV doesn't have a lot of content like some of these other, like HBO, how they keep producing shows. They're not as consistent, but they're getting there. They're getting there. You know. Lenora, you say it was a 9. Okay. It was a good one. Yes, it was a good one. Yeah. Yeah, Apple TV is a good one, One Journey. And also, for those who don't know, Apple TV is very cheap, too. It's not very expensive, so, you know, Apple TV ain't too bad. But they don't have content as often like Netflix or HBO Max. So, if you're looking for stuff to come all the time, that's where Apple TV is slacking. But they do very high-budget content, though. It's very high quality. So, you know, they're not putting out the stuff all the time, but what they do put out is not a lot of junk either. They be having TV shows with Harrison Ford and stuff like that. So, you know, they use big-name people and things. you know. So, Juan Blaze, Juan Marley, what's up, man? You say this was a hype show? Yeah, it was really good, especially towards the end when the queens almost got taken apart, and they had to take a little hands off the merchandise. But for the most part, yeah, it was a good episode. I enjoyed it. The more and more I feel, I would personally give it maybe a 8.5 or an 8. But with the Moorescore, it's a 97. It's got great special effects and cinematography and costumes and all of that stuff. So it's going to have a high rating, especially when the story is right. But thinking back about it and looking back on it now, even though this is still the first reaction, my heart, my feeling, I would give it between a B, somewhere B plus, But with all the technicalities and things of it, hey, it is what it is. Why you give it an 8.5 on the Moorescore? You put the hashtag Moorescore. All right. I appreciate it. Well, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. Y'all have a good one. I want everybody to be safe out there. Have a good weekend. And I appreciate y'all rocking with me, sticking with me. However many people it is, y'all the true. And I'm going to try to, always stick with it and keep thinking of ways to improve content, coming up with ideas. Check me out on Instagram at JAYMOOREREVIEWS. I was just at the comedy club, and I saw comedian Dan Soder yesterday or Friday, and he was real good. He was real cool. Good comedian. He was actually on HBO. He had a special, Son of a Gary. It was really funny. And, he's a real funny, cool dude or whatever. So, I posted a pic on Instagram or whatever. But anyway, I appreciate everybody for watching. I'm trying to get back into posting more on social media and stuff, keep people updated. I have so much going on lately and things. And so I appreciate all the love and support. And y'all have a good evening and be safe. I'm out of here. Deuces.